Getting onto the property ladder in Europe can feel slow and difficult. The main reason is simple: housing costs have risen quickly, while incomes have not risen as fast. According to Eurostat, from 2010 to the second quarter of 2025, house prices in the European Union increased by about 60.5%, and rents increased by about 28.8%. Eurostat also reports that in quarter 2 of 2025, house prices were 5.4% higher than a year earlier. In other words, prices are still moving upward, not cooling down. Housing also takes a large share of income. Eurostat's Housing in Europe shows that in 2023, European Union households spent on average 19.7% of their disposable income on housing costs. In Greece, the figure was 35.2%. When that share stays high, saving for a deposit becomes slower, because day-to-day costs absorb money first. Income figures help explain the gap. Eurostat reports an average annual full-time adjusted salary of about €39,800 in 2024. But the amount that matters for saving is net pay. Eurostat reports net annual earnings of about €29,573 for a single worker without children on an average wage in 2024. After basic spending, the remaining amount can be limited. Borrowing costs also influence monthly payments. The European Central Bank's data show the euro area cost of borrowing for households for house purchase at about 3.30% in October 2025. A rate like that may look moderate, but over many years it increases the total cost steadily. Jobs and contracts matter too. For self-employed workers, proving stable income can be harder. IPSE reports that 77% of self-employed people worry a mortgage will be harder to get because of their work status. Costs also vary sharply by country. Eurostat's housing publication reports Ireland's housing costs in 2024 at about 87% above the European Union average, while Bulgaria and Croatia were well below the average. In the United Kingdom, The Guardian reported an average first-time buyer mortgage of £210,800 for the year to September 2025. Together, these numbers show why the first rung of the ladder often feels high. Together, these figures show why home ownership in Europe often takes longer than people expect. For many, the first rung of the property ladder remains high because prices rise faster than incomes, and borrowing still costs money.